If he was alive today, Charles Darwin would be studying these things. Hi, Colin here from TheCarSite, and today we are looking at this 2025 Volkswagen Golf Edition 75, a little 1.5 petrol TSI engine in this one. Chock full of spec, serious bit of kit when it comes to spec. I'm really interested to see what this has in it because all of these Mark 8s so far have been madly impressive. Anyway, what we'll do from here is we'll start in the boot to see how practical the car is, we'll get into the cab to have a look around those features and see what it can do, and finally we'll take it for a quick drive down the road to see what it's like to drive. So starting off around the back, it's just a good looking thing around here. I love these dark sort of tints on the rear lights. It's very clever. And then we use the badge as the handle. Up the boot goes, and it's a massive big boot. We've got a 60-40 split in our rear seat, and we have a ski hatch, so you can turn this into quite a usable big space. Then under the floor here, we've got another massive space. You could even put a spare wheel in there if you needed to. So into the cab of the Golf, and the second you get into them, I have to say, from the second I ever sat in one of these Mark 8s, the way it's laid out is just fantastic. It's got the gorgeous TV screen here, so it's completely interchangeable, your gauge binnacle. This one has the 12-inch plinth screen in it with all sorts of stuff. I'll talk about that in a second. But what's lovely about them is the dash is low in it, and it kind of creates this really low front. It makes for a really odd experience. It's a lovely way to drive a car down the road because you can see so much, and we've gone through years where you couldn't see, where you were getting big blind spots. They're all fixed in here with the roofline. It's very, very clever. Now, onto the plinth screen here, we have wireless Apple CarPlay, we have Android Auto, we have reverse camera, massive big reverse camera, and it looks like it's in at least 1080p, possibly even 4K. Then onto the steering wheel itself, which is just this gorgeous soft leather steering wheel. Everything you touch, I have to say, in the VAG group, anything you get that you interact with in a tactile sense, always feels great. This one has cruise control, radar cruise control, one of my favorite things in the world. All of our controls here for our stereo and all that kind of cool stuff. Down here we got a place for our phone. We got two USB-C ports. It's a very well appointed little car. I love the ambient lighting too going around the dash. It's a nice thing. So sitting in the back of the Golf behind my own driving position, and I've got 3 to 4 inches easily of space. The back of the seat is concave here. We also get these two little pouches here for kids stuff, for putting their iPads, whatnot into. My feet go out nicely. There's a hump in the floor, but it's tiny. This is a Golf. Everyone knows what a Golf is like. 3 adults will be accommodated in the back. You wouldn't want to go terribly far as the center seat adult, but that's their problem. But 3 kids, absolutely, all day long, every day. So here we are out driving the Golf, and it drives just like a Golf. And I say that in the most complimentary sense that I can, because Golfs, from the most base spec right to the highest spec, they all drive super well. They all just feel really well put together and planted. And the ergonomics in a Golf, I've never sat in a Golf where things weren't exactly where you expected them to be. They're really good in that sense. They're just a very well laid out thing, and because really, these are Volkswagen's backbone. They're the whole VAG group's backbone. These have got to be perfect. So the amount of R&D that goes into Golf is just incredible. And it always shows. Even when you sit in a 25-year-old one, it's still a good bloody car. And it still works really well. They're the absolute masters of evolution. They just take what works from the old model, improve it slightly, and bring it forward. They're brilliant at that. And it's actually a hard act to follow. It's a pretty tough thing to do. To have 8 generations of super successful car is not an easy thing to work out. But onto this one as we sit in it now, like I said a minute ago, the steering wheel, anything you touch or come into contact with just feels great. The plinth screen is huge. It's really easy to navigate and use. It's really fast. It's a great car. Very well put together. Very well executed. My wife has a Golf she bought new for the last 10, coming up on 11 years. And it's just been great. And you sit in it now and it still feels modern, and it's got bananas mileage on it. She's 300,000 plus kilometers on it because she uses it for work. It was a company car that she never changed, should have within. So they're a super thing. Really good ownership prospect with them too, with the petrol engines and the manual gearboxes, because there's no great gotchas coming up in it. There's no hidden tech in it. There's no super futuristic stuff that's going to get you. So brilliant, brilliant car. But that's it. I'm going to leave it there. Click the link in the video's description or go to the TheCarSite website itself. Our team of guys will send you across a link to the supply and dealer for this car. They'll have a load of 4K photos and how to trade in and finance and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, a super ownership prospect, these things. Golfs just seem to be evergreen. They never seem to get old.